Some houses hide more than just dust in the corners. They hide secrets. Real, terrifying ones. This is the true story of a man who discovered a room in his house that wasn't supposed to exist. In 2016, a man named Evan moved into a 2-story house in upstate New York. It was a foreclosure, old but spacious, with a creaky charm. He bought it cheap, planning to fix it up and live alone. He was used to old houses making weird sounds, creaks, groans, temperature shifts, but this house felt different, not just noisy, alive. For weeks, Evan felt watched. His tools disappeared. Light bulbs unscrewed themselves. His dog barked at the same wall every night at 3:14 a.m. sharp. While checking the house's layout for renovations, Evan noticed something strange. The original blueprints from 1964 showed a storage room behind the kitchen wall, but there was no door. Curious and maybe a bit reckless, Evan decided to knock through the drywall. Behind it, he discovered something that should have been impossible. A narrow staircase leading down into the dark. There was no basement on the plans, no record of any additions, just stairs leading down into cold, stale air. At the bottom of the stairs, he found a small room. Crude concrete walls, a rusted cot, chains on the wall, a single chair facing a cracked mirror. On the floor, under a thin layer of dust, he found a child's drawing. A stick figure with black eyes and the words, "He watches me sleep." The air was thick, oppressive, like something was waiting. As Evan turned to leave, the light on his flashlight flickered and went out. Then he heard it, a faint scratching sound, coming from inside the mirror. Evan ran back upstairs and sealed the wall, but it didn't stop. At night, he'd hear whispers through the vents. Furniture moved while he slept. He set up cameras. Twice, he caught a figure standing just outside his bedroom door, a tall, featureless shadow. Finally, Evan brought in a local priest. The priest didn't even enter the room. He stood at the top of the stairs, whispered a few words, then turned pale and left, saying, "You need to leave this house. Now." That night, Evan packed his things and never returned. To this day, no one lives in that house. It sits on the market, cheap, but always unsold. Evan never spoke publicly again, but he told a friend one thing before leaving town. The scariest part wasn't what I saw. It was knowing someone lived down there and no one ever knew. Some rooms are hidden for a reason. If you enjoy real horror stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more spine-chilling tales every week. Got a true scary story of your own? Drop it in the comments. I might just feature it next.